Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to the Séance of Blake Manor. In the last episode, we managed to procure a room. However, we still need to determine whether or not Miss Deane's departure was in any way suspicious. Now, he repeatedly talked about the telegraph, he being Mr. Varley, the manager. Now, you appeared. What on earth could these be for? It could be that they're important. Maybe there's a clue to their use somewhere around here. Okay. Yeah, we've taken them. We've taken them. Proper grammar, Callista, if you please. Yeah, he kept going on about the telegraph room, so let's... There's a faint smell of burnt paper in the air in here. Okay. Concerning. Nothing in the bin. Oh, why have you done this to me? Again, there's paper. Papers are good for clues and shit. Okay, excuse you. I don't want to look at the desk. That just looks like writing supplies. Stack of paper. And that also looked like a stack of paper with no writing on it. Okay, right, let's... Is that... Ooh! Go on. I can hear nothing. Boo! It took you a whole minute to realise you can't hear anything? Declan! Declan, why? I can't see anything of note in here. Okay, well, thank you for telling me. Yeah, here's the telegram. 1 second, let me just look at everything before I focus on that. I see, yeah, more newspapers. Defenders of the national education system highlight that in the 60 years since it was established, we have seen an increase in national literacy rates, resulting in an almost 86% literacy rate. However, detractors of the program point out that the rise in these figures is heavily impacted by both the death toll of the famine and the resultant mass emigration, both of which affected the poorer parts of society more than the richer, more educated ones. Furthermore, census data indicates a high volume of citizens, especially women, who can read but not write, a distinction not accounted for in the previously mentioned figure of 86%. Interesting. Taking these elements into account, it is fair to say that literacy rates, especially when accounting for both reading and writing, fall well below the stated figure for the average citizen and decline the further from Dublin one gets, considering we're on the opposite side of the country. Dublin's in the east, we're over on the west coast. Okay. Oh, library topic, the Irish famines, yeah. Oof. Dark part of history, that. Okay. Voltaic pile battery. A voltaic battery is built by stacking cells to reach the required voltage output. This diagram shows a voltaic battery with an output of 4 volts. A cell is made up of 2 discs called an anode and a cathode, separated by an electrolyte bridge. So, zinc disc, electrolyte bridge, copper disc. It seems somebody was trying to follow these instructions. But what's the required output voltage? Okay. The hotel's primary means of communication with the outside world. Apparently the battery is dead. It requires 6 volts. Okay. These burnt out discs are where the smell in the room is coming from. I'll remove them in case there is any risk of fire. Alright, let's give this a try. I can use these new discs to replace the old ones. Okay, well this is very simple. I need to assemble a battery with the right voltage to power the telegraph machine. It just needs the right number of discs in the right order. Well, it's copper, silver, blue, so... Copper, silver, blue. Copper, silver, blue. Silver, blue. That is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. The battery seems to be working, and the telegraph machine now has a hum to it. I should tell the manager. Okie doke. Okay, yeah, no problems at all. Declan is a very handy boy, it seems. Whoa! No! No! Why? Bastards! Why? I'm fine. I'm fine. The chair will protect me. The chair won't feckin' protect me, you bitch. You bitch.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment. The fucking thing's getting
Your telegraph machine seems to be functional.
Okay. I'm breathing. Everything's fine.
Is that so? Mr. Hunter must have slipped in unnoticed and fixed it.
Totally, 100%.
Then you'll have to excuse me. I have messages to send ahead of tomorrow. I will be in the telegraph room should you need me. You shouldn't be waiting much longer for your room, I assure you. It will be ready by midnight at the latest.
I should act quickly. I don't know how long he'll stay in there. Okay. Character locations, points of interest, and rooms can be viewed on the map. Press 4. This is the map. The yellow arrow indicates where Ward is. You can also see where the other characters are. Characters will change position every hour, so be sure to keep an eye on the map. New areas will be added as the manor is explored. Okay. Okay. New player. Interesting to see. Okay. So yeah, everything here is unlocked. Okay. For right now, I'm relatively, as long as nothing pops up, I'm fine to just kind of go in the areas the game is expecting me to. We can explore other rooms later. Ah, okay, yeah, this is the open window. This is the open window. The place is freezing. Perhaps this explains Mr. Varley's demeanour. Okay. Anything? Oh. A letter from a supplier requesting payment for goods delivered here for this event. Okay. Not a suspicious letter. That is a hat box. Today's newspaper. There is a brief article on the gathering of strange guests in this manor. It has an unwelcoming tone. Oh, the locals are going to set fire to the place. They're going to think, is there a changeling amongst them? Fire. Ooh, if I want to determine whether anything suspicious happened to Miss Deane before I retire for the night, then I am running out of time. Dude, we've got 30 minutes. We've got 30 minutes, we read. Old newspapers from the past few days, but nothing interesting. There's little of interest to me in here. Okay, close it. Okay, ooh. Oh, hello. We've got something that has been ripped out. A listing of who is staying in which room. Miss Deane's name is not here, but there are only 4 unoccupied rooms. Rooms 2, 7, 15, and 21. One of these must have housed it. Well, I'm thinking this one's had something ripped out. These ones are completely blank, but this one indicates that something was there until quite recently. Ooh, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. A list of the staff's rota for the next few days. I've recorded their movements in my timetable in case it proves useful. The entertainment schedule. Is this the same as outside? Okay, it is. Okay, good stuff. We've already looked at that. Some books. Event. That would lead... I think it was the cloakroom. Over on that side. I think. Where was... I don't know. I have no idea. But it wasn't the telegraph room. Okay. Excuse you. Are you alright? Some drawers. A pheasant. Ooh. It's a big fuck-off safe. I have no way of knowing what the combination is. So I'ma just leave that. Ooh. Yes, please. A letter complaining about the housekeeper and her overfamiliarity and curiosity. Oh, do these people have their own Mrs. McCarthy? Various letters from the guests making requests of the hotel for the duration of their stay. Okay. Excuse you. Mr. Varley's mid-draft orders. He is requesting payment hold off until after this event is over. I see something under there, so I'm going to just leave that for right now. Letters requesting gramophone records for the rooms, respectively for the drawing room and the bedroom of one Dr. Callahan. Okay. Yeah, give me the letters. A response to Mr. Varley, who seems to have asked after a child on behalf of a young mother. The letter assures him that the child is safe, but is otherwise not forthcoming. Mail to be delivered into town. Nothing here except requests for supplies. Okay. A record of who is in which room. Useful information to have. There's something under it. Ah. I think this. Yes, this is Miss Deane's departure letter. On his desk. Strange. He must have been examining it when I arrived. It's signed. I wonder, does this match her signature in the sign-in book? Are there any differences between these signatures? Well, yeah. This... ooh. Okay, that's funny, because this one is really swoopy, and then this is angular. But then this is swoopy, and then this is angular. Yeah, that's not quite right. These signatures are close, but they don't match. Somebody else wrote this letter of hers, but who and why? You've gathered enough evidence to craft a hypothesis. Evidence provides keywords for each hypothesis. Press 1 to access this. Flipping heck! How many connections are being made? Hot damn! Press Make Hypothesis to open the Hypothesis panel. Complete a hypothesis by filling in the missing words using keywords gleaned from evidence. Press Consider to determine if you are correct. Okay. 1 second, I'm... 10 out of... That's gonna annoy the fuck out of me. What did I miss? Where did I miss it? That is... I mean, here's the thing. If the game is telling me to create the hypothesis, then clearly I must have what I need, because we're still kind of in the tutorial bit. This is still the tutorial section. So we must have what we need. But the fact that I don't have everything, that hurts me. That hurts me on a deeply spiritual level. I mean, I'm thinking, Miss Deane's departure letter is forged. What if I know what happened here?
So, Miss Deane didn't leave the hotel. And somebody wants us to think that she did. But who? Can I learn anything about the culprit?
They speak English, they can write, they knew Miss Deane, they did not know Miss Deane. I think whether they knew her or not, I mean, I don't know how we can get that from a signature. I mean, this is the only thing we can... I mean, they can speak English, yes, obviously they can, but... I think most people would be able to speak English at this point. There was the whole thing with the literacy rates. They're lower on this side of the country. So I think this is the more interesting one.
Of course. Educating the people over here isn't exactly the Crown's highest priority. As a result, literacy rates are low enough in the west of Ireland. The fact that this letter was written at all is a useful clue to the identity of the culprit behind whatever has befallen Miss Deane.
Mystery solved. Miss Deane's departure. She did not leave the manor, though somebody wants people to think she did. Mystery solved! Let's leave! Let's go! There's weird shit here. He's not gonna leave because he's a bitch. Facts about the culprit. Completing the hypothesis is critical to advancing the mysteries and finding Miss Deane, as each successful hypothesis will reveal facts about the culprit. Information you know about the culprit will appear on the panel to the left. Use it as the story unfolds to eliminate suspects on this screen. For now, it's time to get some rest. Okay. So yeah, they're able to write. Someone did sign their name with an X, which generally indicates, like, that's what you would do. If you were illiterate but you needed to sign something, you would sign with an X. So potentially we've got an illiterate person here, so they are unable to write. They couldn't have done this. But then again, that would be a very good double bluff. Oh, I sign my name with an X, I can't write, and secretly they can. Yeah, I mean, we've found various writings from him. Like, so we definitely know this guy can write. So it could be you. Would that be a good double bluff? The very first person we meet is actually the killer or the kidnapper, whatever's happened here. Would that be too obvious? Or would that be the perfect double bluff? Because they're never going to pick the person you meet first, unless Ooh. Okay. Mr. Varley is the manager of this historic manor recently turned hotel. He does not seem especially personable. It seems a force of habit. Something must have happened to his glasses, and yet he hasn't had them fixed. Methinks. Okay, so this is examining his quarters. This is examining the office. I'm thinking, considering the big thing in here, the safe, we can't get into. So methinks that is that. Okay. Okay.
Mr. Ward.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready.
Fucking go. Fucking go. He can never know. He can never know. Okay. Die. Yeah. No, I want to leave. I would like to leave, please. The shawl was right here. Where did it go? Bad juju. Okay, I was for a minute then I was like, what the fuck? No, that is probably just like a cabinet or something.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready. The porter shall meet us there.
Okie doke. Ooh, hello. See, to the lobby, to the drawing. Yeah, I'm a look at all of this. I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to stand there and watch me wander because that's what I'ma do. A strange contraption. I wonder what its function is. What is it measuring? I have no clue. I have no clue. That's the green man. Hello. Oh, you look creepy as fuck. The plaque tells me this is Walter Blake, the Marquess's only child. Okay. Creepy as fuck kid. Excellent. Okay, that leads to the drawing room. Ooh, Edward Blake, the first Marquess of Doon. Edward Blake, the man who built this manor according to the plaque. Okay. Just some pieces of armour. Very nice. Jonathan Blake, the owner of this estate, painted here with his young son, Walter, and late wife, Mary. Okay. What? Madam, no! No, you can fuck right off. You can fuck right off. I was kidding before. I was kidding. Who is that? Don't you fucking scream at me. Where did she go? Was that a ghost? Get a grip, Declan. You're tired and this place is getting to you. You bitch. Bitch. Get to fuck. Get to fuck. I'm not dealing with you. I don't know where the fuck that goes. Goes somewhere. A painting of the house. Another depiction of the Green Man. Hello. A water closet. A washcloth. Washcloth. Wash closet. There we go. I can speak English. I swear I can. I promise I can. Ooh. The Blake crest of arms. It seems decorative, though oddly it appears to have seen some use. Well, that's disturbing. I don't like that. Did I? Probably nothing. Probably nothing. Okay. Hiya!
If you head up the stairs, the porter will show you to your room.
He's so tired of our bullshit. Oh, no! I don't like that. I don't. Hi. You're right. Madame, just leave you be. Ooh. A portrait of a woman with dark hair. She is holding an ornate vase that looks to be Egyptian. That's curious. The plaque says Lady Wilhelmina Blake. Ooh, okay. Okay.
This room's yours, sir. Number 4.
Okay. Well, I'ma get back to you in a minute. Yeah, I don't. Ooh. A map of the upper floor. This should be useful for placing which guest is located where. Okay, well, thank you. Was she? I think she was over here. Okay, we can also wait. I don't need to wait. I don't need to wait. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Probably, maybe. The ghosts haven't stolen my balls. I'm fine. Edward Blake, the founder of Blake Manor. His outstretched hand makes him an almost Christ-like figure. Or makes him appear Christ-like, whatever that was. Though he was anything but a savior figure. Yeah. You're right. How did you get this land? How did you come by it? What did you do? Okay, okay. I'm good. Right, I'm with you. I'm with you, buddy. Hello. Okay. Oh. Sunken red eyes. His eyes are red as if something is irritating them. Unusual Celtic cross. A Celtic cross, though it seems somehow different to many I've seen. I think... Oh. Shaky hands. He seems to be suffering from some kind of tremor. Okay.
Well, this is your room, sir. Breakfast is served at 9 a.m. in the East Wing Dining Hall. Nice chance to meet your fellow guests, that. Anyway, sleep well and all that.
Okay, thank you, my dear. Okay. Huh. Quite a nice room. Let's... There's little of interest to me in here. Okay, fair play. That's just a painting. Anything? Okay, nothing hidden there. We presumably should know what is in our luggage. Nothing in here catches my eye. Okay, got it. Ooh, is there anything... Doesn't look like there's anything hidden under the bed. Okay, good stuff. Got another really comfy chair. Damn. Oh, no wait, that appears to be just a footstool. Okay. A thick rug with an unremarkable design. But is there anything underneath? Move the rug, sir. Move the rug, Declan. Ooh. A guide to local flora and fauna, though the locale in question seems to be in the north of England. Fuck yes. The north. Sorry. I'm very passionate. I'm very passionate about my home. Oh, hello. Well, I was gonna say you all right, but clearly not. An intelligent and sly creature, though those traits do not seem to have helped it here. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. There's little of interest to me in here. Okay. A gramophone. A fine gramophone. Not the kind of thing I was expecting to find in my room. Stranger still, it does not come with any recordings. I don't want to get too near the window. I don't trust it. I doubt I'll sleep well knowing that this thing is lit. Or this damned thing is lit. Yeah, they don't even have like a half rug or something. Like sparks can and will fly. Fire safety. I'm unsure what beast this came from. A hell beast. Maybe, probably, I don't know. I'm seeing demons where there may not be any. Okay, let's head to bed. Freshly dressed with good quality sheets. I should rest. Yeah, we'll take a nap. Oh no! Oh no! I don't. See, to me, this screams you're about to take part in the you know, the birth of the Antichrist, or the you are, but why? No. I've watched Doctor Who. I've watched Doctor Who. No, not today. Not today, Satan. I will not bring you forth into this world. No. I don't think I'm running. What the fuck? No. Running does nothing here. I don't. Hi. I don't. Sha-la-la-la-la. I'm not looking back. I'm not looking back. I'm not looking back. Okay. Question, is this... Oh, okay, it's one of these. So you can't cross the same line twice. In which case... I have... Wait a minute, this could be quite an easy... There we go. Just go. Don't look back. Don't look back. La 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 la. Don't wanna be looking forwards neither. Why the fuck you looking at me? I'm sorry. I shouldn't be threatening the wildlife. Okay, yeah, so this is a more complex one. So if I remember correctly, the trick for these is you want to start at somewhere that has 3 connections. I have in my head that was... There we go.
Oh, my head. I don't feel rested at all. What was that dream? So vivid.
That was terrifying. Also, more Gaelic words that I can't pronounce.
Despite my tiredness, I've woken with a new eagerness to attend this event's seance.
Oh, hell no!
Given I only learned about the event last night, I find that odd.
It's the devil! It's the devil saying, come forth, be a part of my birth. Consummate my birth. I'm like, no, absolutely not. Oh, shit.
What on earth was that?
Well, we shall find out in the next episode. So until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members such as SM2K, Christopher K. Davies, CGG, the named user, and Kevin Bicknell. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.